Governors need to be able to get funding when they need to. You want and bring their National Guard into play.
Anybody else feel that way about going into 2021? I hope you guys are having a great Saturday. I've got some cool stuff to talk about. Up first, I got a fat sack of bronze gears for Freebird. I've got one more Super Bird build to do, and then I'll be all caught up with that, and I can jump back on to building Freebirds. Yeah, it's been a long time. So anyway, yes, RBB, replica Blackbird. Some of you guys saw where I posted that video on the old BB Machine Gun Owners Group forum. Those of you who didn't, I will be posting that video as the next video on my channel. I'm not going to post it with this one because I would like for as many of you as possible to share it as far as you can on all kinds of different platforms to help me out and help other people out trying to get a hold of these things, without worrying about breaking the law. Now, this project, what it is RBB stands for Replica Blackbird, and the guys across the pond have been working on it for, oh gosh, I'm not really even sure. They just asked for my input on certain things, and what it's going to be is it is a replica Blackbird, but it's not going to be like a replica stock Blackbird. It'll be a replica modified Blackbird. It'll have a version of Sergey's board in it. It's not going to go, balls out like we do with Super Birds and Freebirds. Of course, I'll be able to do that to it, but it's going to come more or less like a stock Blackbird with the 1200 round a minute chip in it. But it'll have Sergey's board, so you'll have all the control over it that Sergey's board allows. You'll have your display, your round count, imagine it'll have 1 to 10 round burst. It's just not going to shoot, past, I think, 1200 rounds a minute. The reason for that is because once you get beyond that threshold, you have to start doing all kinds of other things. So at that point, it's a completely different animal. But it's still, a lot of you guys know how awesome just, the ability to have 1200 rounds a minute full auto with one of these things is. They're going to come with the longer barrels, what you'll see in that video. That's what they're going to come with, which it looks a lot like the old Jim C. Drosmax SMG barrel as far as that particular shroud on it. I hope I'm not making you guys sick. I can't find my tripod, so I'm having to hold you up with my arm. So anyway, that's what it's going to be. It's going to be like a replica Blackbird. We, initially, in 2014, when sanctions hit, Sergey and I were like, what are we going to do? Well, he was in particular. And I've told you guys this before, but that's when I said, we'll just make our own BB machine gun. Duh. So that's where Freebird was born. And then, we ran into Rustlin and Sapper Custom, and apparently they've started up a new airgun company that's not owned by the state, and basically copied the Blackbird. I don't know all the details about it. I'll know more when I get them in my hands and can actually look at them. But they look, from the video, the thing looks just like a Blackbird, except for the top cover. Other than that, I mean, I don't know. I asked him. I said, I was in a Skype meeting with them, and they had the thing sitting on a table, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, well, you know, it looks like drones to me. So I said, how much of that, you know, is drones? They said, none of it. I was like, really? Yeah, none of it. And they say it's slightly different on the internals. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But they're going to be sending me 6 of them to put together and sell to you guys. And yeah, so we're completely not violating any sanctions the U.S. has against Russia because, you know, they're not a Kalashnikov partner. And you know, hopefully this will, you know, develop into something a little bit bigger. But for now, we're just getting 6 of them. And I'm going to sell them. And, you know, we'll see how long it takes me to sell them. The price is not set by me. They've set the price. They know how much they need to get for it, and I was okay with that as far as, you know, what I would be getting for it. It's not very profitable. I'll just go ahead and tell you that, but it's just, you know, something else that we can offer you. You know, a little step below Freebird, but still just an awesome gun. They will come air ready. So, and I think he was also talking about 88 gram CO2 adapters. We're just going to have to figure that all out when they get here. Let's see. Freebird. Yes, so as soon as I get that last Superbird build done, I will be back on Freebird, and I'll let you guys know about that. And you know, if you still want it at that time, now that I'm a lot more confident with it and we've got the bugs ironed out of it, I am going to accept, you know, full payment right off the bat, and then I will build your gun and get it off to you. So that's how that's going to play out. But yeah, look out for that video. It's a really good video. It's really professional. And please share that broad and wide. And when you share it, like if you're going to share it on Facebook, please put the YouTube video in it so so people will be able to go down below in the comment section and, you know, ask questions and that and the other. But yeah, so things are actually looking up for us, and I can't wait to get that going, and I'll be in touch with you guys about where I am on Freebird, and I'll see y'all later.